And now it's time for the thing that I've been plugging all night. A short time ago, David Hasselhoff was in Melbourne for the pop culture expose that was Supernova, and I got to speak to the Hoff himself. But more importantly, I also went there to interview people at Supernova and find out whether I should be the 12th Doctor Who. Here with, I don't know what the collective noun is for a group of Whovians. It's Whovians. I'm running a bit of a poll. I reckon I should be the 12th Doctor. Hands up who think I'd be a good incarnation of the 12th Doctor. Hands up. That's 1, 2, 3. My hair more ginger. Okay, right there. We are here with Mr. Graham McTavish, who is from, of course, The Hobbit, Unexpected Journey. How was the experience working with that group of actors all as the Hobbits together? Was there a great sense of camaraderie? And
yeah.
Did you all get tattoos? Like, because the original...
No, we all got rings.
Ah.
We all got rings. This is my ring. You'll be able to see it, but nobody else will be able to see it. You see inside?
I can.
Yeah. Basically, the journey that we went on is inscribed in the middle of the ring, because we wanted it to be hidden from view, which is kind of like the dwarves. It's all about things that are hidden and buried and all that stuff. So we didn't want a tattoo.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, excellent. Well, let's add that on. Oh, right. One here to the eyebrow. I'll show you the ropes, kid. Show you the ropes. We're here with Noah Hathaway, star of not only the original Battlestar Galactica, but also what he's most remembered for is as Atreyu from the NeverEnding Story.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And I'd also like to say thank you so much for giving me the most traumatic experience of my childhood life.
I get a lot of that.
For those of you that don't know, one of the most traumatic scenes in the NeverEnding Story is when you lose your horse, Artax.
Yeah.
How was it just as traumatic for you filming that moment? Because you're in the mud, you're in the swampland. How was that experience for you filming as a kid?
I spent 2 months in that mud and water and gunk, so it was exhausting, and I think we spent 2 weeks just shooting that scene. So you get to a point where you're just kind of emotionally exhausted anyway and ready on the verge of tears. So, but just the scene in itself, when you're put in a situation like that and you're present, it affects you. You can't not have something like that affect you.
So be honest, do you think that I could cut it as the 12th incarnation of the Doctor?
No, I do not. I don't think you should do that.
I'm gutted. I'm actually kind of happy that I've got some balance now. This is real, ladies and gentlemen. So why don't you think I can cut as the Doctor?
I think the next Doctor should be a woman.
We disagreed there, but we have found a connection. Female Doctor all the way for 2014.
Where's in the yard doing cha-cha-cha?
We are here with Flash Gordon himself, Sam J. Jones. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rob. It's a pleasure to be here. Sorry for the voice, trying to get it back. All the screaming at the fans.
Yeah. Was it a difficult filming process? Was it a lot of fun? How was working on the set?
A little bit overwhelming. I didn't really have time to enjoy the film because it was, get on that set, rehearse it, shoot it. Okay, Sam, come over here. Let's go practice the bullwhip scene. Oh, the bullwhip scene. Yeah, the bullwhip scene. Great success of Ted.
Well, I was just about to ask you about that. How was that? What was that?
It's wonderful.
Did you just get a phone call?
Yeah, well, he called me. He said, "This is Seth MacFarlane." I said, "Excuse me, who are you and how'd you get my number?" And he said, "No." Anyway, he said when he was 9 years old, he saw Flash, and it inspired him to be a creative guy, And I thought that was kind of cool.
And putting the wig back on, was that?
It was wild, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, that's what the script said. That's how he writes.
Yes.
Inexplicitly, Sam Jones at the party is wearing the same hairdo from 33 years ago. Inexplicitly. And no one ever asked, why?
We are here with the Hoff himself.
Off. Okay, how are you?
Good. Now you've played many, many important roles in your life.
SpongeBob rocks the most.
Yes, you sure? I thought being the father might be your... SpongeBob...
Well, father, come on, that's completely different than show business.
It is?
That's real business.
The big role that you play is with your charity work as well. Would you like
I do a lot of work that was given to me kind of like as a gift from God, because I believe that I got Knight Rider for a reason.
Yeah.
Because a boy came to visit me from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and he died, and his name was Randy Armstrong, and his thing was to meet David Hasselhoff. And so after I met him and he passed away, it was kind of a, wow, maybe I got Knight Rider for a reason. So I've been chasing that dream around the world, and we just did Celebrity Apprentice, and we raised $245,000 first week.
That's right.
Granted 40 wishes for the Starlight Foundation, took them down to the hospital and gave them to some very needy people. You know, you can make a difference in life, and that's what it's about. And I think that's why these people in here, like Sam Jones, Barbara Eden,
Yes.
everyone's still here. It's not about the money. It's about the longevity and about changing people's lives. And you start with yourself. So
Yeah.
take care of yourself first, take care of somebody else.
15 votes right there for me, and they include Sam J. Jones, The Hoff, Noah Hathaway, and Graham McTavish. I'm happy. You should be happy. See you, BBC, next year. Me as the next Doctor. Whew, we're done. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, past Robbie, here as future Robbie. Now it's time for our newest live on Bowen recruit. He's sexy, he's sagacious, he's already raising the bar. Please make very welcome Dilruk Jaisinger!
And that's why there's only one way to skin a cat. Thanks, you scrawny little geek man. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put your minds at ease. Yes, I'm Dilruk Jaisinger, I know. Welcome to a segment we like to call Dilruk's Dilemmas. For our first week's dilemma, the question is, why the hell am I here? Why would a successful comedian / inspiration appear on Channel 31? When clearly I bring an SBS level of entertainment. The Twitter sphere has been exploding with questions like, why is Dilruk on Bowen? Hashtag Big D slumming it. Thanks, B. The first reason is, well, I felt that my life was going too well. You know, I was having too many wins in a row, and I didn't want to get too up myself. See, kids, when you're in the spotlight, you lose sight of the little people, so you just need to do something to pull yourself down a few pegs. So that's why I agreed to work with these simpletons. I realize, please, I don't have time for your adulation. Thanks for saving the show, Dil. Anyway, what a wanker. Sorry. I realize that to become a beloved household name in Australia, you need to be viewed as a battler. Because we Aussies, we love an underdog, don't we? I say Aussies when the truth is, actually, I grew up in Sri Lanka. When you think about it, it's really another thing to marvel at. Because English isn't technically even my first language. That's just a classic Platinum Jaisinger thing to do. To dominate by using my second language in a field that relies primarily on speech and good looks. But I can't take any credit for the good looks, however, because as Lady Gaga said, I was born this way. The second reason I do this is I do it for you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you all watching out there, the literally dozen of people watching this show. I know how much you're looking forward to me bringing you entertainment, a momentary release of joy that briefly distracts you from the reality of your average lives and boring jobs, your annoying parents and ugly kids. It makes me really happy to know that you all get to see me. You all have this wonderful story of how you once saw Dilruk Jaisinger on community television. It's my little gift to you, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what? You're welcome. 10, 15 years from now, you'll be bragging to your friends and family over Christmas brunch saying, yeah, we saw him when he was on community TV. No, not the Dilruk Jaisinger. Yeah, we did. And you sure was fat back then? I know, he's got abs and shit now, doesn't he? Still PG. This is all assuming, of course, the craze fan doesn't try and shoot me and mount my head in their pool room. But even if that does happen, you'll be like, wow, he predicted his own death. Legend. I think the assets I'll be bringing up to the show are pretty obvious. A serve of testosterone and great looks, and also, unlike Rob, a full hairline. Look, there are a bunch of reasons why I'm here. Maybe I'm here to grow as a person. Maybe I'm just a top bloke. Or maybe it was the court-appointed community service order. It's not my fault, people. Those of us in the arts, sometimes find ourselves in compromising situations. In St Kilda on Grey Street. Turns out digits aren't the only thing that get stuck in a Chinese finger trap.
It's now time for our comedy act, and this duo have performed to sell-out crowds in Melbourne and Adelaide. Rose and Claire are so wrong that they are so right. Please welcome Wrong Town!
Thank you, guys. We just want to apologise for being late. We caught public transport.
Oh, yes. But on the upside, we did have a little bit of extra time up our sleeves, so we thought we'd write a song about it. Hit it. I can't touch on. I can't touch on.
Come here, shine right now on the machine.
I can't touch on.
My Mikey shits me so hard, makes me say,
Oh my God,
thank you for blessing me with a metro train that smells like weed.
get out of my personal space. I don't appreciate y'all pitting my face. Oh no, machines broke on. Don't want to touch up. I want to touch on. I told you, homeless boy, you can't touch on.
My tram's packed with school kids.
You can't touch on. Look in my eyes.
He's blind, Claire.
He can't touch on.
Peak hour. Fight for a seat if you see an old man.
Get on your feet
and move for that old guy, cause he's a senior citizen and penalties apply.
Tram's rolling. Hold on. Tram breaks down. I ain't ever getting home. Please wait. Please wait for the tram place. If I stuck, I'm gonna be late.
Oh no, now look who's on. It's another motherfucking ticketing inspection.
Please clear the steps so we can close the doors and continue on the journey.
Could the couple making out please get out of my face?
To the cokehead at the back with the loud techno music. Have you ever heard of headphones?
Please remember to touch off.
I can't touch on. Multiple cards detected. I can't touch on.
Insufficient funds.
I can't touch on. Bad swipe. I can't touch on.
Dear passengers, please remember that you don't have to touch off if you're traveling on a tram unless it's the end of your journey, or if you're traveling all day in zone 2.
Break it down.